Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The recovery team gets him down. Not much gain on that time. So Penn State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second.
The pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking deep downfield with the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Gators offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to get the throw off. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. So it's 1st and 10, inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, a nice run here by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down on the option. You don't see that a lot over the years from Penn State quarterbacks historically, but it's a great compliment to what they like to do to have a quarterback now that can show you what he can do with his legs.
Looking to pass here on second down. It is intercepted.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead...
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down that play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain.
They pressure it and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down here for this offense. Back's got it again. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't... And come up with that completion for positive yards.
He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. As we break for the quarter, we've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Near the goal line.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Florida 14, Penn State 0.
Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 17. strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Penn State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. To bootleg here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That pass is caught. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. This offense trying to get going is putting together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. And the Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Penn State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Let's see if this score curve can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Penn State, 7.
Returner decides to field it. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they get to completion. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second and short. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. A short completion to the tight end. He's worked on quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass caught, second down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down. First and 10 now for the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who you meant to throw that ball to. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After being completion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught, completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big
touchdown throw. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's a strong stiff arm. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the mark.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but the offense He's set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Gators will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Gators. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all.
They trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's a sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moving them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. To throw, it's Cano. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. The Gators looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. explosive play brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Look out. Room to run here. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll ride the back again here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. First snap in the red zone on this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. The Gators moving quickly down the field here. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the handoff. Hard running there through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
That makes the score Florida 52, Penn State.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And their returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. 2nd down after that previous play. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Dump off caught by the running back. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. He's going to hand this off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run it here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in
an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators churn out another first down. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. To throw, it's Cano. Grab near the sticks. It's Pena. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. They'll run it here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Grab behind the line, it's Lever. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Pass rush closing in. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. The ball is loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Back to throw again. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. And throwing again on second and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The game makes it second and medium. Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they wrap him up and bring him down to what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Coverage team flying down a good job to limit the return. Not much there. So UCLA's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So backed up to their 5-yard line, second and long. Wants to throw it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So the Gators offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they've got him.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand. 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pressure is coming. And they'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a 1st down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. The Gators are in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's made over the middle. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Empty backfield now. They go for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
11, UCLA 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Bruins look to keep this drive moving. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Bruins, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
UCLA 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him down out near the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on the crosser. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Looking to throw it again. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
18, UCLA, 7.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The receiver grabs it. He spins free, and he's in the clear. Now here he goes. At the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UCLA, 14.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense cross that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half. So the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
We'll call for the fair catch here. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. The defense make adjustments here. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
25, UCLA, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can you get a drive going this time? Breaks through the tackler.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And now the handoff. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Short connection to the tight end here. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Turns it loose downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Gators are in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on the chase. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Dumps it down to the back. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Now what a move. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. A really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Gators. That's how you finish a play. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they trap him for a sack. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And they'll stop him after a short game. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Location, tight end, is complete. Run for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Cano. Quick throw to the left side. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking to throw again. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Gators are in the red zone now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it? So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31. The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today. Here's the second down play. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Bruins pick up enough to get a first down there.
That's a first down for the offense.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete on the crossing route. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's caught. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal, the 9. The Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done
touchdown, Bruins. They connect for 6.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
53, UCLA, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It's the ball with 39.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Back to throw. It's Cano. Bringing pressure. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the loose ball, but it will decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Bruins are in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. And the Bruins with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
53, UCLA, 28.
Turner choosing to field this one. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Florida offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He'll hand it off. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. The Gators look to keep this drive moving.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock and trying to advance in that next round of the postseason.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Using his legs, it's Weaver. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job. College football season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Return starts from inside the 5. Hackett at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Fleming. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Took contact on the throw.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea. I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
And it's taken at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Florida Gators offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receiver in motion now. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gators. They strike first in this national title bout. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid a sack. Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. LSU is now operating in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. He shreds the tackle. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
Field goal is good. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That catch is hauled in. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. A solid first down game sets the ball up close to the goal line when they finish it off here on second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
EAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 3.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Really solid first down game. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Play action, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You
get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally make the tackle, but it gets all the way to the 14. 1st down and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, LSU, 3.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And they're going to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
21, LSU 10.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking deep downfield with the left. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Wideouts now clustered. They look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab on the move. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
Kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So a 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Moves out of the pocket. He goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
The Gators are going to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
When his quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Florida. They couldn't stop him there. kicking team out for the PAT try.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot.
Who's in the clear? We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Looking for a man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Personal foul. Rookie kicker. Defense.
A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Touchdown. LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
The kicker on for the extra point.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU 17.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and he fumbles! The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Gators come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower him at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage back.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion sets up a second down play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball under the 36. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
LSU 17.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
There's contact on the throw. Falls incomplete. They missed. For a third consecutive time. And here comes the punter onto the field. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Cano. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Deep throw across his body to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The pass rush closing in. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He finds the running back in the flat. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
49, LSU 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Offense operates to the plus 46 after that huge gain. Thrown quickly, caught in the right foot. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes a quick catch. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receiver.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for the passing game.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Bringing it out, it's Hood. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. On the move. Still going, it's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. The returner is blocked out. Gets started on the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They keep him off balance with a run. Has the 1st down and more. Good enough for 1st down yardage. We reach the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Productive drive in the making, a 1st down at their own 42. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
27.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to pass. It's Cano. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for our new national champions. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
LSU, 27.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our